Amy Medford and Medford Knife and Tool are happy to welcome Red Hill Tactical in Hagerstown, Maryland. Brand new reseller, factory direct with us. We'll talk more about Bob and Red Hill in a minute, but let's see what we have headed his way. On the smaller end of the spectrum, we have a micro Praetorian G. It's got a D2 PVD drop point blade. It's one of our small run of knives where we did the $ on the front. It was just a kind of a quirky little run that we did. PVD coated spring, clip, and breaker. Standard stainless steel hardware with a new 6-gun pivot screw. And again, it's a D2 PVD drop point. This little micro Praetorian T is just fantastic. A very classy, subdued, flaming job on the Vulcan. I say flaming, it really is a Vulcan knife. We have no control over the outcome of that, but it looks just fantastic with the flamed handle. And a bronze anodized spring to kind of bring it down a little. Tumbled clip and a nickel Teflon coated breaker. And again, these are all going to have 6-gun pivot screws, all the new hardware on it. Here's a Scout in OD green. It has the S35 PVD Tanto blade. And we have the main differentiating factor of this knife is that it's a liner lock as opposed to our typical frame lock. So this liner lock is a titanium piece. It's PVD coated. All of the parts on this blade, on this knife, I should say, are PVD. The blade, the pivot screw, the hardware, and the clip. And again, this is a liner lock, and that's the main difference between the Praetorian Scout and a Praetorian G. We have a full Praetorian tie here. It has a 3V Vulcan drop point. I typically don't, we don't make a whole lot of 3V and Vulcan, so this is kind of a rare collectible here. Praetorian tie, it has bronze handle and spring. It has brushed perimeters all the way around. And again, 3V Vulcan drop point. The last knife headed out today, and this is part of Red Hill's very first order. So they have a group of knives that are still on order that we'll be delivering over time. The Proxima, this one with S35 blade, has a bronze to violet fade on the handle and spring. It has flamed stainless steel hardware and clip. So yeah, this is headed out to Red Hill. They're in Maryland. They do not have a brick and mortar store, but it is in the works. And a little bit of background in regards to Bob King and his company. So Bob has been a professional shooter for a very long time, a competitive shooter, I should say, a very, very long time. He and his company are sponsors of the USPSA, which is a 40,000 member group of competition shooters. They sponsor a lot of the engagements and events that they have. And I know there's something coming up very soon that he wants to have these knives there. The knives will be on the field. They will be used by people and shown, and you'll be able to get your hands on them and see what we're all about if you have never seen our product before. So not yet a brick and mortar store. Bob is very, very excited about carrying Medford Knife and Tool direct with us. He actually started making his own custom holsters as a result of, as he was competitively shooting, constantly being let down at the quality versus price point. So they make custom holsters. I don't want to tell you too much about it because if you get on their website, redhilltactical.com, you can see everything that they make. I think he started off kind of bare bones back in 2014, 13, and since then has added in a bunch of bells and whistles and options. So in addition to that, he carries other holsters and all kinds of weapons products. So reach out to Bob. And again, the website is redhilltactical.com. The email is sales@redhilltactical.com. The phone number is 301-707-7972. And if you are a member of the USPSA and you're going to be at the next shooting event, I'll bet that some of our knives will be there. So reach out to Bob. Keep watching the videos. Stay tuned. Well, I love that everybody is as involved as you are. Love hearing all the feedback. If you ever have any questions or concerns about anything at all, 623-249-4506. Keep watching. Till the next time, I'm out.